Dear students, welcome to our YouTube channel Vidya for Success. In this video, let us continue our study on the cell organelles of eukaryotic cell. Yes, let us study the one more cell organelle, that is mitochondria. So mitochondria is one of the cell organelle can be seen in both animal cell as well as in plant cell. So in plant cell also mitochondria is there, in animal cell also mitochondria is present. So this cell organelle is membrane bound cell organelle. It is having its own membrane. So this membrane separates the cell organelle from the cytoplasmic region. Clear? Because it is having its own membrane. But it is not a part of endomembrane system because the function of mitochondria is not coordinate with the function of endoplasmic reticulum or Golgi apparatus. So we have studied that the function of endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi apparatus, vacuole and lysosome coordinates with one another. So that we call those cell organelles as a endomembrane system. But mitochondria is not comes under endomembrane system. It is not forming endomembrane system in the cell. Clear? So this cell organelle is actually rod shaped. So the actual shape of the mitochondria is rod shape. If you observe under the electron microscope, you can find the darkly stained rod shaped cell organelle in the cytoplasmic region. So that cell organelle is nothing but mitochondria. So what is the number of membranes can be seen in the mitochondria? So there are two membranes are present to the mitochondria. Clear? So two protective coverings are present to the mitochondria. Then the diameter of the mitochondria is 0.2 to 1. So it ranges from 0.2 to 1 micrometer. And the length of mitochondria is 1 to 4 micrometer. So this is the actual size of mitochondria in the cell. So the distribution of mitochondria seen equally in the cytoplasm. It is not like in one region more mitochondria are present and in another region less mitochondria are present. Not like that. So mitochondria are equally distributed throughout the cytoplasmic region. As well as the number of mitochondria vary from one cell type to the another cell type based on the kind of metabolic activity. If the cell is more active in the metabolic functions, so that kind of cell consists of more number of mitochondria, and the number of mitochondria actually vary from one cell type to another cell type. So in some maybe 2 or 3 are present, in some it may be 6 or 7, like that. The number of mitochondria vary from one cell type to another cell type. It depends on the kind of activity taking place in the cell. So more metabolic activity means the cell need more mitochondria. So based on it, the number of mitochondria vary. Clear? You can find in the diagram. So this is the animal cell. So in the cytoplasmic region, you can find the mitochondria that is labeled here. So the mitochondria is present in the cytoplasmic region. Actually, it is distributed in the cytoplasm. Clear? And let's have a look into the structure of mitochondria. So as I told, mitochondria consist of two membrane. The outer membrane is present, and next to this the inner membrane is also present. You can find in the diagram. So the red color membrane, what we can see in the diagram, that is the outer membrane. Clear? And very next to that one more membrane can be seen, that is nothing but the inner membrane. Understood? So two membranes are there in the mitochondria, outer membrane as well as inner membrane. And in between these two membrane, small space will be present. Clear? You can notice that in the diagram. So there is a small space is present between the outer and inner membrane. That space is nothing but intermembrane space. Understood? So these two membrane divide the aqueous, actually forming two aqueous compartment. So some of the fluid remain present in the intercellular region, and some of the fluid present in the present very next to the inner membrane, so that these two membranes actually divide the lumen into two aqueous compartment. Understood? Yes, the outer membrane of the mitochondria is continuous. So you can see there is no any uh, infoldings. It is continuous in the mitochondria. But if you look into the inner membrane, that is not continuous. You can find the number of infoldings. So the inner membrane forming number of infoldings. So those infoldings form a pot-like structure. So you can find that the infoldings of inner membrane actually forming one more structure in the mitochondria. That structure is nothing but cristae. So cristae are the infoldings. They are actually formed by the inner membrane. Understood? So this is the nature of two membrane. Outer membrane is continuous and inner membrane having number of infoldings in order to form a structure, folded structures named as cristae. And very next to the inner membrane, a matrix is present. And that matrix is named as lumen. Clear? So the lumen is the inner matrix present in the mitochondria, like how the cytoplasm is present in the cell very next to the plasma membrane. In similar way, very next to the inner membrane of mitochondria, we can find the fluid filled region. That fluid filled region is named as matrix or lumen. That matrix is named as lumen. Clear? What is there in that matrix region? So that matrix region possesses single circular DNA. Circular DNA is present within the lumen, and also it consists of few RNA and ribosomes. So we can find the presence of DNA, RNA as well as ribosomes. So DNA is a kind of genetic material, right? And RNA is also a genetic material. Then it also consists of 70S type of ribosomes. So with the help of these, mitochondria can prepare its own protein. So it is not depends on any other cell organelle for the required protein, because it is preparing its own protein required for the metabolic activity. Understood, right? So we have also seen the endoplasmic reticulum as a membrane bound cell organelle that also produces some kind of protein. So because the mitochondria having its own DNA and RNA, it produces required protein. Clear, right? Yes. Let us move on to the function of mitochondria. So mitochondria is very essential cell organelle in the cell, because mitochondria are the site of aerobic respiration. So aerobic respiration takes place in the mitochondria. So we know, right, respiration is very essential process takes place in the living organism, because it releases lots of energy. So we require energy in order to perform function. So for our daily activity we need energy. So that energy is actually releases as a result of aerobic respiration. So that respiration takes place in the mitochondria. So mitochondria are the site of aerobic respiration. So actually here oxygen is utilized for the process of respiration. So when the oxygen is utilized for the respiration, lots of energy will be releases. So that energy is in the form of ATP. So in which form energy releases in our body? So in the form of ATP. ATP is nothing but adenosine triphosphate. It is called as energy currency. So whenever the glucose burn in our cell, that burnt glucose actually releases lots of energy currencies. So those energy currencies are nothing but adenosine triphosphate. So this energy actually releases within the cell organelle called as mitochondria. So because of this, they are called as powerhouse of the cell. So because they releases lots of ATP, they stores lots of ATP, they are called as powerhouse of cell. So how in our phone battery stores lots of energy for running of the system, in the similar way mitochondria stores energy in the form of ATP. So whenever our cell needs energy, so this releases energy for the metabolic activity. So because of this, the mitochondria are called as powerhouse of the cell. So these are the few functions related to the mitochondria. Understood, right? Yes. Thank you.